everyone, happy Valentine's Day and happy Chinese New Year. Um, Today I'm going to tell you about my experience so far of being an Army wife and being an Army girlfriend before that. I met my husband August 30th, 2008, and we got married on May 23rd, 2009. Um, my husband was stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington, um, the whole time that we were dating, while we were married, and until he deployed. I'm here in Kentucky. I've been here for the whole time. I got to fly out, though, over the summer after we got married to see him before he deployed. Some of the challenges that we had were the time difference. Fort Lewis has a 3-hour time difference before than Kentucky does. So right now, since it's 12 o'clock, it's 9 a.m. there. So, so I used to give him the wake-up calls in the morning. And at school, we weren't allowed to have cell phones, but somehow I snuck around and got a hold of one and got to call him. We texted a lot, got to talk on IM, and during those times that we did, our love got stronger. My mom always told me that distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it does. We got engaged actually last year at Valentine's. He proposed to me in a card because he was, for one, all the way on the other side of the country, and two, because he had to go to his training in California at that time. Of course, I said yes, and I also went ahead and started telling people, but something that I had to make sure of was he talked to my dad. So when he got back from his training, I called him and I said, okay, of course I'm going to marry you, but you got to call my dad and talk to him too. So March 17th, he called my dad and he asked him permission to marry me, and my dad said yes. So by then we were engaged, and him being there, it was good. I mean, we were excited, we were happy, and we didn't have to worry about making anyone mad for not telling them anymore. I had to do a lot of the planning. Like, I had to make the decisions on the colors and, all that, and get my dress. But once I had gotten my dress, decided on the colors, and decided on everyone who was coming, my mom and my mother-in-law took over. And I just told them where things went and all that, because at that time I was doing senior portfolios, planning for senior trip, getting ready to test for my black belt. And so May came along, and the first week of May I tested for my black belt in Shaolin Do Kung Fu, and I passed. The third week of May I went on a senior trip. I was gone all week. And the second week of May I went on a senior trip. Third week of May I got married, and the last week of May I had to send my husband back home, or back to Washington. So it was big in that time. 2 weeks after I got married, I graduated, and my dad had always worried about are you going to go to college? And even if you're going to go to college, are you still going to get financial aid? Yes, Dad, I'm still going to get financial aid because I applied before I got married, and um, it won't affect anything until next year when I sign up for financial aid, because I won't be a child of, a family. I'm married. um, I flew out in June and got to stay with my husband for 3 weeks. We haven't got to live together yet, so those 3 weeks was the closest thing to living together. Um, but when he comes home from deployment, we plan on buying an apartment, well, leasing an apartment. You know how that is. And we're gonna live together and on off base, but near base. He's still got a little over a year left, and I took about, let's see, my first semester of college was right after he deployed. Um, I took 6 classes and then added another class on because I couldn't get used to him being gone. I couldn't stay busy, and that started keeping me busy. I wrote letters, I sent packages, and then he got to come home for his R&R in November. For Christmas, I sent 5 packages to him and his crew. Those were expensive, but they were worth it. For Valentine's Day today, I sent a small package, and it had Hershey's Kisses, well, one big Hershey Kiss, a big heart of chocolate, a card, and a little stuffed animal dog with a rose in its mouth. I thought it was cute, so I sent it to him. I send chocolate all the time because I'm allergic to chocolate, and he says he's not going to eat chocolate around me. But I decided he can have all the chocolate he wants while he's over there. Let's see. This semester I'm taking 9 classes altogether. I'm going in as a phlebotomy tech. My major is COT, clinical lab technician, but right now, because of the way things are going, how I'm going to be moving, I don't know where I'll be, don't know, if they ever reassign us, but having that certification will give me a job if I wanted to work, and I do want to work, but first I want to spend time with my husband too. Something that was a challenge for us was we had people saying, you're not going to go to college, or they thought that we weren't going to go to college just because you're getting married. Ladies, men, don't think you can't go to college and be an Army spouse at the same time, because that's bull. Me and my friend Rose and I both, we're both going to college for medical things, and we don't regret being married. We don't regret any of it. We're happy with our husbands, and that's all that matters. I mean, if you're happy and that's what you want to do, let us do it. Let yourself do it, and don't give up on your hopes. Don't give up on your dreams. And I have about 20 seconds, so I'm gonna cut this short, and on my next blog I will finish. So have a good day, have a good Valentine's, and welcome in the tiger. Thanks.